So now friends, it's time to build a report. So we now have insight from data, and now we need a way to report all this insight, or maybe do a resume. Okay, so we have this, and this is our plant, our power plant, in which we are using different turbines, a gas turbine, another gas turbine, and a steam turbine to generate power electric. Okay, so that is the general view of our plant. So basically the idea of all this work was to try to predict the power electric generation using some of these four variables. Okay, so now from our first analysis we saw that we have a very high correlation between the ambient temperature and the power electric generation. So basically we can have this this red line, this linear regression for predict the power electric generation using the ambient temperature. And this we got because we were using the supervised learning approach. Okay, so basically we built a linear regression that works for predict the production of the power electric using this variable, the ambient temperature. So now this plant can use the ambient temperature for try to predict the power electric generation of any day. So for example, if we know that tomorrow it's going to be 25 degrees outside in the ambient, so now we can know that tomorrow we are going to have like 440 of power electric generation. Okay, so now we got another approach in which we were using unsupervised learning and supervised learning, a mixing of these two approaches. So what we got, so here we have a power electric variable, and here we have a principal component. So basically the first step that we did was to reduce the dimensionality. Okay, so we had these four variables, and we applied a dimensionality reduction technique for reduce the dimensionality from 4 to 1 or from to 2. Okay, and then we used these dimensionality reduction variables to build a linear regression to try to predict the production of power electricity. Okay, and this is the result. So this is the power electric, and this is the principal component, and this is the linear regression that we got, and this is a prediction. So basically we have 20 of principal component value, and that means that we have different value of the original variables. So with this value of 20 we can know that we are going to have 440 of power electricity. So basically now we can predict the power electricity using this approach.